Hi YouTube friends and family. Welcome or welcome back to Renaissance Max. This is Maxine, and if you saw the thumbnail, then you know that we are talking today about the challenges of shopping, being a fashion girly if you live in Canada. It has been a very trying year. Let's just dive right into it. So this year we lost a company, Hudson's Bay Company, which was the anchor of most of our shopping malls here in Toronto. I'm going to speak specifically about Toronto. But Hudson's Bay Company has been operating in Canada for 355 years. They opened their doors in 1670. Isn't that crazy? And have been in operation ever since. And this year, filed for creditor protection, and for the most part, they are gone. So yeah, RIP to Hudson's Bay. But they're not the only ones. Retail in Canada has taken a huge hit since, let me get my notes, because you know we like a good upside down, around, and sideways ramble over here, and we don't have time for all of that today. My friend is visiting from Milan, and I've got to grab her while I can because she is a busy, busy lady. So that's what we're going to get up to later today. But in the meantime, in between time, we're going to get this video out, child. We lost Target, which was only here for a couple of years anyway, from 2013 to 2015. We lost Eaton's and the Bay, our big department stores. We lost J. Crew. We lost Saks. We lost Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack, Saks off Fifth. All of those stores are gone. And Goodwill's gone too. Goodwill left, was it last year? Packed up all of their stores and left, and I think we have one store in the West End of Toronto. However, still have Zara, H&M, The Gap, COS, Massimo Dutti, and the high-end stores. The high-end stores are still here. We still have Holt Renfrew, which is a luxury department store that houses all the higher-end brands. But if you and you like things that are affordable, then that has become even more challenging. The retail landscape here is really rather bleak. And then trying to get things online and shipped to Canada. Ouch! Because we have to rely on our postal service for the most part, which is very slow and very expensive. Of course, we can use other carriers. There's DHL, usually if something is shipping from the UK and other parts of the world, that is the method. A lot of people in the States love to use UPS. UPS no bueno for Canada. UPS likes to put on top of the duty and taxes that we are already being charged, they like to put on this kind of special duty handling charge that equates to approximately half the cost of the thing you just bought. So you're going to be paying double the cost of whatever it is you're buying. That's just unacceptable. And this is, of course, because you're buying things that you cannot get here. You have to buy them and have them shipped from elsewhere. And so, yeah, you have to get creative. I thankfully have friends who travel and friends and family dotted around the globe. And so I utilize that in order to get the things that I want. The shipping has become exorbitant. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's just look at my eBay wish list, for instance. So I have a watch list of stuff that I'm looking at, that I'm, interested in buying. right now, the cost of getting something like a straw bag, a relatively cheap straw bag, a $17 straw bag, the shipping cost is Canadian $43. $43 for a $17 bag. And again, haven't added in the duties on that. It's probably not a lot of duty considering it's $17. I think we are allowed to spend somewhere in the neighborhood of, a whole $20 without having to pay duty. Now, I know that that's eBay, and eBay, that's a whole other topic, because eBay, for whatever reason, charges Canadians international shipping costs. So basically what they're telling people is it is the same to ship something from Florida to Toronto as it would be to ship something from Florida to London, England. That's ridiculous. We're just a few hours down the road. And if people care enough or take the time to actually go to the post office and get the real shipping cost, then they would see that it's much less than what's being quoted on eBay. But it is what it is. That's what's quoted. That's what you get charged. So I think for a lot of us, not only are we not going to the US right now, but we're also just not shopping there because financially it just makes absolutely no sense. So then that's okay. So that's eBay. That's thrifting online. Let's say that's my favorite platform anyway, or has been up until now. Okay, let's talk about other online platforms. ASOS, which is a very popular one, and Urban Revival. I have bought things from both of them, I'd say in the last year or so, and had sizing issues, and then decided I needed to return them. That is a whole palaver because I ended up spending money to return these items. So spent money that I'm not getting back, and I have no item. I'm almost embarrassed, almost, not quite, almost embarrassed to tell you the lengths to which I have had to go to get things from the States or from the UK, because I refuse to pay all those extra costs. It just is not worth it to me to do that. But a lot of times what we're talking about is something that is a one-off or is just not available here, and so I don't really have an option. So both ASOS and Urban Revival are not great options for shipping here, because if you don't like the item, if it doesn't fit, you're going to have to pay to send it back, and that's money that you can't recoup. Let's talk about cost. I bought a straw bag. It was never available in any of the stores that we have in Toronto. Shipping to Canada, they don't have like a really Canadian friendly online presence. So you can have it shipped. You would have to have it shipped from the States. There is a, I think, $20 shipping cost. And I think that's $20 US if I'm not mistaken. And again, you're going to have to pay the duty on that, which is going to be probably half the cost of the thing that you bought. We've got to make the best of what we have. That's all we can do. Speaking of which, I was out and about in the wild and I got some really good deals. I'm going to show them to you. So I went to the Gap. Let's grab what I got. And I'm going to show you in the pop-up. So I got these red knit pants. Aren't they cool? Crochet. They've got that. Can you see the edge? And they're short, so they're like ankle length. Just elastic waist. They're lined to here. and then the rest is kind of open. So I might even pop these on tonight or when I go out later, even though it's probably like 1500 degrees outside already. And these pants from Gap, this is like one of the, I don't think this is a final sale, but they were in a marked down to $54.99, and I got them for $32. So I thought that was a really good deal. They fit great. It's a size large. I'll show them over here. Okay, so that was number one. I found another pair of barrel jeans. These tie-dye, and they're really barrel, like they're really an exaggerated barrel, and they're just so good. They're actually quite soft. It's not like a heavy denim. They fit really well. I got a size 31. And guys, the best part of this, the absolutely best part, and I probably would have gotten them anyway, for what they were marked down for, which was, oh my God, the original price was $79? Is that right? Hold on a second. $79.99. And then of course they were marked down, I think 40 or 50%. And then there was an additional something. Worked out to be like $23. I had $13 worth of rewards. I ended up paying $9 for these jeans. $9. I had to do it. You know I had to do it. I'll show them in the cutaway. We cannot resist a really good bargain over here. We just can't. And I got one other thing. And I know good and well I have absolutely no business buying this next item, because I was on here 3 or 4 videos ago showing you a black trench coat that I bought at H&M. But you know, I'm all about the details, right? Again, I'll show it to you in the cutaway. But this coat is just so, the details on this coat, I love it. Ugh, there's a big bug out my window. It's got a hidden hood in the collar, and it's quite high stand-up collar. Something that's missing from the other trench coat that I have, by the way, okay? It has both snaps and a zip for closing. It has these little toggles here that you can pull the waist in, because it's naturally just like a straight boxy cut, but you can cinch in the waist with this elastic and the little toggles, and that's on the inside of the coat. Of course, it's got the little vents under the arm. I love those details. And look at the sleeve. You can snap it together or have it wide to accommodate, I don't know, a sweater or whatever. Because it's coming. Sweater weather is coming. Okay? I bought a medium because it's naturally oversized, or it's cut oversized. This is the way the medium fits. Put it up in the cutaway. Guess how much? with the discounts, because I think it was 40 or 50 off, an additional 40 off everything that was on sale. This was marked down. Geez, I'm as blind as a bat. So final sale, it said now $44.97, but there was an additional 40 off of that, $26. $26 for this gorgeous. It's quite substantial as well, and it's that slick type of whatever it is, viscose, polyester, something, something, that will just repel the rain. Bargoons. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, yay for me. So that's what I got up to this week in terms of shopping. It's been a lot. I got some new sneakers too. So we've got family here visiting from the UK, and I asked them to bring me something that I've been looking at, and it's these red suede Golas, because these were not available here. And actually, I found them on a site that's in the Netherlands. Had them shipped to the UK. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say that I have to go to extraordinary lengths to get the stuff that I want. So that's what I had to do. From the Netherlands, shipped to the UK, and brought over my family. So these are the new Gola Vipers. And I really like them because I think the black gum sole, well, it's kind of, yeah, it is black. It's very unique. So yeah. And I wanted a pair of red sneakers because I don't have one. So yeah, that's my latest sneaker. My collection. I think we'll do a sneaker collection video at some point, because I don't even know when I became a sneakerhead, but it's happened. So I'll do a video showing you all the ones that I have. I do have one other thing to show you that I got also from family in the UK, because again, the bag from Cause that wasn't available here. It's got this leather shoulder strap. It's a bucket bag. It's got the cloth lining that you can cinch closed. It's a really good size. So you can. It's got the leather on the bottom. Yeah, just hella cute. This was never available here. And I tried to get it from the States and it wasn't available there. So I didn't have a choice. It was only at some point available in the UK. And when I want something, and I'm going to get it. Of course, I'm always going to try and get it for the best deal that I can. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're still here, thank you. Thank you for watching till the end. This was a quick, short little one today, and I will see you in the next video. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with friends and family. So thank you YouTube for hanging out with me for a little while today, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, have a fantastic week. Bye.